Just the one I need to talk to, because that's the one that I want to do the route for first. You guys don't get a choice this time. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. But I'm intrigued. Wee woo.
Misaki senpai mo sou desu kedo, Aoyagi senpai wa?
God, why is everything's just falling apart? Doka isn't coming today. She's over at the broadcasting station with Huska and to try and get tapes for all the matches. Oh. Or rather, of all the matches. Especially that final one. We must analyze it. Asuka, when it's your turn, when it's your route, you'll become the greatest player ever. But not this time. What was Misaki like yesterday, Mashiro? Yeah, it's like she was just like right to her core, man. Alright, let's not waste time waiting for her. Start getting warmed up. Go on, get. It's like I'm just shooing them away. Just make sure to maintain stable form. And them's my girls. Get out there. Man, you hear that? I'm even calling Mashiro one of my girls. That tells you that I did get some respect points for her. She plays dirty, man. I like it. Look over there, it's a meteor. Fucking Mashiro. Fucking the most unorthodox play style. The two of them have been flying around for the past few minutes. Huh? I hear someone walking up to me. Is it Misaki? Is Misaki finally here? Thank God. Oh.
Yeah, konnichiwa.
Just who I wanted to see. Oh, Shindo-san, what brings you here?
君たちの様子が気になってね。それでやってきたんだ。
Apparently, I'm fucked, basically, but... And we were worried about him. I watched your match.
無様なところを見せてしまったね。申し訳ない。
It was, you got absolutely decimated, and I love it. Listen, don't apologize. I mean, he's probably the most beat up about it.
この僕が憧れの日向君に美しく完全勝利を見せられなかったのは残念で申し訳ないよ。
Don't worry, your idol will make a comeback, and I'll be able to play in front of you, and then I'll show you how it's done. That's surprising. He seems to be over it already. He's more disappointed that he failed in front of us.
まあそれに僕にはまだ仕事が残ってるからね。落ち込んでる暇なんかない。
Oh, what work?
あほら、隠れてないで出ておいでよ。君から頼まないと意味がないだろう。
Oh dear God. Who's he talking to? Someone pokes their head out from behind Shindo-san. Whoa!
Konnichiwa.
Rico was just... Man, you hide perfectly behind him. God damn. Ichinose.
彼女とあと佐藤君から聞いたよ。なんでも今後こちらの練習に参加させてほしいって頼んだそうじゃないか。
Oh shit, this is gonna be this. So it does kind of play, from what I know, it does kind of play like the Grisaya picking of routes, where if you don't pick one of the routes, you just kind of keep going. And I feel like we've passed those with Asuka and Mashiro. So we're not doing theirs yet, but we still got a Rika decision as well as a Misaki decision. Man, I hope I end up getting none of them, just for the funnies. I feel like I can hear Sato and San going, "It's Satoan," all the way from Takafuji's club room. I heard it. Right, we did talk about it after the first day of the tournament.
それでだ。僕の方からもうちょっと踏み込んだお願いをしたい。
I don't like going steps further. She wants something more. Even Shindo-san's here, so this must be one serious request. Oh, Jesus.
ほら、 言って。一ノ瀬くんが自分で言いますって言ったんだろ。
Come on, I ain't gonna bite.
でもちょっと心の準備を。
Ichinose takes a deep breath.
ひなたさんに。
Mm-hmm. There's a strained look on her face, like she's swallowing a bitter pill or something. It might be.
私のコーチをお願いしたいんです。
Oh, goddamn. What? What? Your coach? Whoa! Ichinose looks dead serious. She's giving you a little smile, too. And this doesn't seem to be a spur-of-the-moment decision either. Nah, she thought about this.
無茶なお願いなのは分かっている。君は何よりクナハマのコーチなのだからね。
Yeah, it's pretty weird. Yeah.
それでもなお君にお願いしたいのには理由がある。それは
You want me to help her break out of her shell?
なんだ、佐藤君が先に言ってたのか。
Not about coaching her, but she did mention something along those lines when we last discussed Ichinose.
それなら話は早い。その課題を克服するためには高藤の流れではない血が欲しいんだよ。
Well, once we get the tapes and do some analyzing, I'll be teaching them all true FC. Everyone will be true FC, and my form of FC is fucked. It's gonna be all boring all the time.
もちろん僕自身も彼女の指導には協力する。クナハマの子たちに教えられることも多いだろうし。
And she could also become like the ultimate player then. I'm sure that'd be a big help, but Shindo-san would definitely help our players improve leaps and bounds. Hell, he might even be good enough to motivate Misaki again. You actually want to do this, right, Ichinose? I need an honest answer here.
もちろんです。私がちゃんと自分でお願いすることなのに部長に付き添っていただいてしまって、皆さんへのご指導の傍らで面倒をおかけするとは思うのですが、どうぞよろしくお願いします。
I mean, it's just adding another person to my like, you know, what's the right call here? Oh, Jesus, it's gonna give me a decision. Ichinose does have a ton of potential, so this could be interesting. I'm sure she'll go far if she manages to change her rigid playstyle. But I'm already Kunahama's coach, and training someone from a rival school seems a little iffy. Wouldn't everyone think I'm giving her special treatment? What should I do? God damn it, dude. My reply is, if you're fine with me, then I'll do it, or sorry, I can't. I feel like the sorry, I can't is definitely what we want to shoot for right now. It's kind of a dick thing to say, much like everything else I've been saying in the decisions I've been making. But, see, this would definitely take us, you know, to her route. That's like, these are very clear-cut answers, so I'm gonna go with the sorry I can't. Even though she's kind of the one I want to do, like, the least. And so I'm not very disappointed in this. Man, I'm sorry, but I can't do that. What an asshole. Ichinose clearly wants this, but at the end of the day, my job is to coach Kunahama's players. I'm still fine with you joining our practices, though. Think you could take that as a compromise?
はい、もちろんです。と言いますか、すみません、ずうずうしいお願いで。
It's not like I keep feeling like I have to like say that it's not that I don't like Rika or anything. Like I'm being defensive, but it's true. It's not that I don't like her. I just feel like she's the least unique out of all of them. I don't know. That'll probably definitely change in her route, though. Like they usually do. Characters usually get better within their routes. So, no, I should be apologizing to you, really. I would have agreed to coach her if she weren't from a rival school. But I work for Kunahama, so I have to keep my priorities straight.
いや、無理なお願いをしたのはこちらの方だよ。 君がそこまで気にすることはない。
At least they're taking it real good. Sorry I couldn't give you the answer you wanted.
本当にいいんです。私は練習に参加させていただけるだけですごく嬉しいので。
一ノ瀬君の言う通りだ。まあ誰か特別に指導するにしてもそれはよほどのことがないとできないだろうしね。
Yeah, honestly, I haven't even found a player like that at Kunahama.
へえ、そうなのか。ならば今後の君の課題かもしれないね。
Ain't gonna. Right. He's telling me to look for an ace. The Shindo-san of Kunahama, basically. Little does he realize. I know, as I just like look up to the sky and just see Asuka and I'm like, like the hearts in my eyes. But even if we found one, could I actually train them properly? I'm not really sure.
じゃあ僕たちはこれで。さっきの話の通り、一ノ瀬君については来週からこちらの練習にも顔を出すから。
Good. Now get out of here. I got coaching to do. Got it.
よろしくお願いします。
And by that I mean watch them fly around. Ichinose says that in a slightly nervous tone. Same.
では失礼するね。
Alright. Where's my Misaki? God damn it. She's just skulking around. Shindo-san and Ichinose fly off after waving at me. I decided not to be her coach, but they're still going to show up and help us out with our practice. That's good. God, you damn well know we need it. Alright, that's all for today. We're taking it easy because the tournament was just yesterday. They seem unfocused. It makes sense since they're probably still exhausted. Alright, ladies. Mashiro and Asuka start stretching after they hear me say that. Ooh, smart. That'll prevent any sort of muscle pain.
結局、美咲ちゃん来ませんでしたね。二人だと寂しいですね。
Man, I'm gonna have to go see her, aren't I? Yeah, practice will just get stale if it's only the two of you.
明日になればきっと来ますよ。
We'll see. Sure hope so. Misaki seemed pretty depressed yesterday. I'm not sure what to do. I take out my phone. Guess I'll text her later. Give her the old call. I'm strolling around town after practice. I finally have some time to think. Alone. Problem is, I'm not even sure what to think about. I just have this nagging feeling that there's something I should be focusing on. What? Oh my god! No one calls me! My phone vibrates in my pocket. A text? Oh shit, it's from Misaki. What a pleasant surprise. That was what I was planning on doing. It took her a while, but she finally responded. Oh. Okay, so I did. Can't say I expected that. I'm at the beach, don't look for me. Well, why would you tell me where you are? That's just counterproductive. What a pain. I mean, come on, we're on an island. There are beaches literally everywhere, you asshole. Luckily, I know exactly which one she's talking about. Man, doesn't she feel even a little embarrassed about sending me that text? I figure out where the nearest terminal is, then run toward it. Uh-huh. I knew you'd be here. Misaki's standing there on the now empty venue of yesterday's tournament, staring out at the sea. Hi. Misaki slowly turns to face me.
コーラとポテチは?
No. She should have asked.
そこら辺は私の気持ちを汲んで欲しかったな。
She's right. I know, psychic. Alright. Besides, you shouldn't even be eating any junk food.
どうして?
Just harassing her. It's not good for your body. You need to take better care of yourself if you plan on playing FC. And that's like, and therein lies the problem. Misaki gazes back at the sea and sighs after hearing me say that.
FC ね。
Well, what's wrong? You said you wanted to take FC more seriously after you lost to Shindo-san, remember?
言ったっけ？
Yes. You totally did.
そうだったかな。
I swear to God. What, you just gonna quit?
そういうわけじゃないけど、面白いスポーツだとは思うし、だけどその真面目にするのもなんだかなって感じ。
Well, at least she doesn't want to quit, so. Are you shocked that someone came and took out your role model?
別にそういうのじゃない。進藤さんが負けたからってそんなの全然関係ない。マサヤは全然分かってない。
God damn. Okay, never mind. What? Okay, what? Hold on. So what don't I get? Tell me. What's up?
私はその
Nah, you're telling me.
別に何でもない。
No, stop that shit. No, just finish your sentence. We're gonna hash this out right now, you and me.
別に最初から言いたいことなんかなかったから。
You lying. Man, she never makes it easy for me.
ちょっと考えたいから。明日から部活少し休むから。
Oh, god damn it. What the shit? Okay, my brain just died there. Okay, how do I respond? Do what you want or come to practice. Oh god, I don't know which one would be. The other ones were self-explanatory. Now I'm fucked. I imagine me being like, come to practice, come on. Like, you know, would probably... fuck, dude. This will either lead me to Misaki's route or lead me to the no route ending, whatever that may be. Ah, shit. Do what you want sounds kind of like the like whatever option, like I don't actually care option, so I feel like that's not the go-to. I feel like our go-to is come to practice. I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I'm feeling the rufflies in my jumblies, if you know what I mean. Come to practice. Yes. Don't just drop your shoulders. Don't you look off into the distance, and don't you sigh at me!
わざとじゃない。私の自然な動作にツッコミを入れるな。
I find problems with you all the time. Just come back to our club. Misaki gives me a nasal laugh.
部活ね。
Come back. She fills the silence by running both hands through her long hair. Oh god, I could tell that smile on her face is meant to come across as somewhat mischievous. But how she feels behind it is plain as day. Oh, it's an emotion separate from sadness, loneliness, or anger. It's far more muddled and far more difficult to put into words. Wait. Why can't I tell how Misaki feels? Misaki laughs dryly in an attempt to fill the silence, but it's soon drowned out by some of the roaring waves. Seriously, you better come back. You're not just gonna let the summer tournament be the end of things, are you? She glances over at me and forces another smile.
マサヤってそんなに積極的だった？そんな顔をして肉食系？もしかして私は食べられちゃうとか。
I mean, you do in fact have extra H scenes, so I would not be surprised in the least if that was part of it. Of course I'm not, he lies.
わけないんだ。意外と美味しいかもよ。
We'll see when we get to those H scenes. Sorry to say, but I ain't a huge fan of fatty meats. God damn!
私の肉質はそんなんじゃない。ちゃんと赤身でキュッと締まってる。
God damn, Messiah. Jesus Christ. So tight. Really? I'm pretty sure those love handles you got right over here would make you look like marbled meat. Misaki shakes her head furiously, mussing up her hair.
そんなわけない。失礼すぎる。
Just want her to punch me right in the face. You're just a fatty fat. Like, that's just what I'm doing. Anywho, getting back on topic, just... Oh god, Misaki stomps her feet on the sand and interjects.
どうでもよくない。傷ついた。冗談だとしてもちゃんと否定して。
No, you're fat. I'll take it back if you come to practice again. No, got her.
はあ、なんだかな。マサヤはどうしてそんなに部活に来てほしいわけ？
Why? I lose my train of thought, having not considered she might ask me something so basic. Oh my god. Saki's incredible look of displeasure makes me start panicking, even though there's no reason for me to worry. I don't even know why you're asking that.
ふーん。困っちゃうんだ。
No. I mean, wouldn't all coaches want their members to turn up to practice? There's no special reason.
ふーん。コーチとしてね。
Misaki draws circles in the sand with the tip of her foot. You saying there's something else to it? If you got something else to say, then spit it out.
いや別に。はあ。
Don't you not really me, then sigh and look while looking off into the distance?
マサヤはどうしてコーチをしてるの？
This again? You're the one who conned me into becoming your coach, remember?
仕組んだってほどのことじゃないでしょう。あの時はそうした方が面白いかなって、そう思っただけのことだってば。
So then, was it fun?
面白かったよ。気づいてもらわないと面倒だから一応言うけど、過去形ね。
I see.
あのさ。
Yeah?
あのさ、コーチってそんなに真面目にやるようなこと？
Kinda is. Why does she even have to ask that question? What's up with that question?
いいから答えてよ。答えてほしいから質問してるんだって。
Honestly? I'm not so sure. Misaki stares at me, seemingly surprised by my answer.
わかんないんだ。
Yeah, I really don't know. The more you think about what you need to take seriously or what you don't, the less you know.
わかんないのにやってるのか。
Misaki gives me a small, sad smile.
最近、マサヤはアスカに影響されてたから、はっきりと何か理由を言うんだと思ってた。
Not this time. Like what?
わかっていれば質問なんかしない。
Well, yeah, that's not exactly an easy question to answer now, is it?
そうかもね。
What? Jesus.
なんでもないよ。も
What are we? There's a hazy silence as we try to work out what the other really means. Waves crash against the shore so loudly that it's like they're breaking apart my ears directly. Blocking out those waves makes me notice a sound coming from within me. Oh my god, it's the pounding of my heart. I feel like it's beating quicker than usual. Oh boy. Unable to take the silence any longer, Misaki speaks up.
うなんか言ってよ。
Come to practice. Just...
言うことはそれだけ？
That's all I can say now. Honestly, I know there's something more I should say. I know exactly what it is Misaki wants me to say, and what she doesn't want me to say. Most likely, they're the exact same thing. About Shindo-san, about Inui, and, more importantly, about Asuka. I know I had to say something. And yet, the words don't come to me. They remain stuck so far down that they may as well be in my feet.
ねえ、素直に答えてよ。
Oh boy. Answer what?
私とアスカはどっちが強い？
Asuka. I mean, what? I just... you, of course.
そうだね。私が勝つね。じゃあ2試合目はどう？ 3 試合目はどうかな？
Man, you're asking you're asking an Asuka fan these questions. You'd probably win.
ふーん。じゃあ質問を変える。
She flashes me an almost evil smile.
私がアスカに勝てるのは何試合目まで？
Oh, I like that question. Dot dot dot.
黙ってないでさ。答えてもいいんだよ。
Her previous smile changes to more of a mocking one. Depends on how the two you do. You must know no one can answer that question.
アスカの方が絶対に私より早く上手になるよ。
See, she knows. I'm telling you, we can't know that before it happens.
そのくらい私だってわかるって。
I was told this. No, you don't.
わかる。
Dot dot dot. Oh. I don't know what Asuka has, whether it's natural talent, keen intuition, or just the ability to learn quickly. But whatever she's got it in spades. What I heard from her observations of Shindo-san and Inui's match convinced me of that. And Misaki must have noticed it too. A terrifying feeling overcomes me. I want to scream, but I can't. It's a feeling I've experienced at some point in the past. The wee-woo? Oh, that's right. A dull pain spreads from the depths of my brain. My chest feels like it's being twisted and crushed.
マサヤ、どうかしたの？
What the hell's happening to me? The way Misaki is acting is all too familiar. Oh, Jesus. So my memories come flooding back.
マサヤ？
Memories of that frustrating day. Wait, hold on! I think Misaki probably feels the exact same way right now. And because I know that, I can't think of anything to say.
どうしたの？大丈夫？
What? Oh, yeah. I'm fine.
そう？
Misaki seems to doubt my words, but I continue on anyway. Come to practice, Misaki. I think it's better to try and do something about a problem than brood on it. You never know what'll happen if you try. She breathes a short sigh of what sounds like relief.
そうかもね。気が向いたら行く。今日の話し合いはこれで終わりでいいよね。
No. If that's what you want.
私はもう行くね。
No, don't leave me. Come to practice tomorrow.
はいはーい。
And if she comes, we'll know. Leaving me with, shall we say, less than heartfelt response, Misaki walks off toward the road. Oh. My chest aches. It's difficult to breathe. I turn toward the sky in search of help, seeking an escape from the pain and misery. But of course, I find no reply. All I get is a powerful sea breeze against my skin, and an empty void left by Misaki. God, that's so heavy. The grand finals and aftermath end. Wee woo? Where am I? I'm just still here. Wind blows from the sea. Whenever the sea is colder than the shore it meets, the temperature difference makes the air move inland. That's wind. This phenomenon is often called sea breeze. The reverse, land breeze, exists as well. Does it? Sand swirls under the gust of wind. Oh, that. Pretty strong winds today. I raise a hand to shield my eyes as I narrow them and stare down at the sand. Huh? The wind tickles at the back of my neck and... Huh? What? Oh my god. I'm thrown back too, when I was still playing in the junior leagues. A boy I don't recognize flies by my side. Whoa! And the memory's so vivid that it's like I'm in the moment. But why? The breeze blows again. That must be it. I remember. God damn it. Back when I was still playing FC. I had hair so long that you'd mistake me for a girl. It went right down to my shoulders. I loved how my hair would cling to the membrane, then come unstuck and flutter in the wind. ... I raised a hand to the back of my neck. I used to love the feel of my hair tickling me here. My hair would always tickle me here when I played FC. That's why I loved playing. That's it, huh? My parents and Aoi-san would tell me to cut it short, but that was the reason I never listened. Oh my God, just straight up. I keep my hand on the back of my neck and look straight up into the sky. This is the place. The memories come flooding back. No! One after the other. I relived my youth in my mind. Aoi-san taught me everything I needed to know about flying. I took her techniques, mastered them, and made them my own. It was so much fun. Like I was getting closer to her the more I played. Matches were fun. Practice was fun. Flying itself was fun. Again, little. Everything about FC was fun. But that wasn't all. I was unrivaled. My only losses came when I was still a complete beginner. After a while, the thought of losing never even crossed my mind. I won, and oh, how I won. I was the sort of kid who started bawling in frustration if my victory didn't come exactly the way I wanted it to. I knew I could even stand toe-to-toe with those in the classes above me. Hell, I even believed I could face professional skywalkers on equal footing. I was amazing. But my hubris would come back to haunt me before long, yup. Oh God. Many long sleepless nights were had by the time of the World Championships. I was a prodigal apprentice of the world-famous Skywalker, Aoi Kagami, unmatched in my age bracket throughout Japan. Or at least, that's what everyone was saying. All I ever wanted to do was fly for fun. But the more I won, the more my reason for flying became to live up to people's expectations. Man, that's not how I would want it. It was overwhelming. I was crushed under the weight of the support and expectations alike. Perhaps if I'd just talked to Aoi-san about it, I could have sorted things out. Perhaps she could have taught me a way to deal with the pressure. But that's not what happened. If nothing else, I know she would have listened to everything I had to say. And that may have been enough to sort things out in and of itself. However, it was a really important time for Aoi-san. She was aiming for the very top. I couldn't bring myself to bother her with my petty issues. I feel like this doesn't count as a petty issue. I wanted to fly for fun. I should have been flying for fun, but sooner or later, I no longer knew if I really was. And then, on one summer's day, I finally crumbled. I gently closed my eyes. My chest hurts. My heart's pounding like a drum, lungs constricted. My body's crying out for oxygen, so I desperately try to drag air into my lungs. My blood needs more oxygen. That's why my heartbeat is accelerating. And as a result, I'm panting for breath, struggling to keep up. Jesus Christ, man. I try to do what my body demands of me, but I can feel it breaking down. That'd be terrifying, dude. I know something's happening. I know that now, and I knew it back when I was the so-called prodigy kid. My opponent is bearing down on me. Fear consumes my entire being. It's a boy I've never met before. He said he came over from the mainland to visit his grandmother since it's summer break. The boy came across as overly friendly and, upon seeing me practice alone, suggested that we have a match. His flying style was awkward, and he made far too many unnecessary movements. So I thought to myself, why not? And went along with it. I annihilated him in the first match. The second went much the same. But in the third match, he scored a point on me. And by the fourth match, I was afraid. Jesus Christ. I locked eyes with the boy as he caught up to me. Uh-huh. He grinned. Ugh. How'd he catch up to me? I'm not the kind of player who wins through speed, but I should be way faster than a beginner. How's this guy flying so well? Now when he was wobbling all over the place a few hours ago. Once more, I bumped into him from the side and made him lose his balance, but he quickly regained his positioning and caught up to me again. This happened several more times, and each time he brushed it off as if it was nothing. Was he just going easy on me for those first two matches? It's a possibility, but I doubt it. If he's finally decided to go all out, the difference in his playstyle would be like day and night. However, he seemed to gradually be improving with every minute he spends up in the air. Like how we're actually getting this scene. There's also one thing I know for sure. He's like me. This guy is copying how I fly. I know I have a good form. I can maintain a good amount of speed while keeping perfect balance. The reason I'm so confident in my flying is because I've watched the videos Aoi-san's taken of me countless times. But how can he do this? How? Sweat is clinging to my back, making it feel as if I'm bathing in oil. Ugh. The boy grins at me again. What, you think this is funny? Boy. Quote. I grunt as I dive diagonally. I attempt to accelerate into a low yo-yo to shake him off, but he matches me perfectly.
すごいな。君はそういう風に飛ぶんだ。これ面白いね。
You can already tell from the voice. God damn it, dude. Nanny? Fun? This is fun? I feel something inside of me die. Jesus Christ. We're flying in the same airspace, engaging in the same competition. I might as well be fighting for my life, but this guy's enjoying it. At that moment, I realized something was happening. Not winning or losing, but something far more important. A prickling feeling in my chest. The premonition that something's about to collapse. Fun? This kid, he thinks this is fun?
ねえ、もっとすごい飛び方をしてみせてよ。
I'm working on it. Not fun. People often say that they burst a blood vessel when they're angry. And at this point, I think I finally understand why. My head started to boil, like every blood vessel inside it had burst at once. That ain't good. Don't fuck with me. Jesus Christ. Fun? This is fun to you? I can't let myself lose to someone who can fly with an emotion I'm no longer capable of in their heart. Jesus. I got there through blood, sweat, and tears. I got here by sacrificing the ability to have fun. If I lose to some guy who actually finds this fun, then I'll lose everything I stand for. That's a dumb way of thinking. I've got to crush him. And with that thought, I leaned forward to accelerate. Too slow. The boy, quote, quote, says that as he finally overtakes me. Huh? For a moment, the world grinds to a halt. And when it finally comes alive again, I'm blinded by pure white. It's almost like I'm flying through milk. Oh my god. Another man is flying through this white void with me. For a split second, I mistake him for Aoi-san. But no, that's not Aoi-san. That's me. In the future. This future me sails on past me. I go numb. I have no sense of where my limbs are. All I can feel is my heart, which is beating so fast that I feel ready to keel over. However, my heart isn't pumping blood through my veins. It's something darker and stickier, which feels almost corrupted. It's corrupted blood, perhaps. I've lost all that's mattered to me. I've come to a realization. I can't fly anymore. There's no way I can. I mean, I just saw the future me. I'll become someone I don't want to be. So there's no need for me to fly. No, I can't fly. There's just no point. Because while I'm here unable to fly for fun, the future me is enjoying every moment of it. I feel sick. God, this is what became of me. His thought process during that whole thing. I leave the field over the ocean, my limbs trembling much like the first time I flew. I roll across the ground, practically crash landing as I touch down on the sand. Sand gets into my mouth, which I instantly spit out. Ew. If I stayed in that match, I would have won. I was better than that kid in every single way. But if we'd kept playing, eventually he would have surpassed me. Jumbled thoughts spin around in my head. What the hell is this? How many years did I work to get to this point? Day after day, I flew and I flew all to get here, and now I'm fucked! And yet, he managed to outspeed me, fly right past me. He turned me into a vision of myself in the future. So in that case, I have no reason to fly. I'm done with this shit! Poor man. I keep thinking the exact same things over and over again. I hate this. I'm so frustrated. But it's not like normal. Any other time I can use frustration as a springboard. I use the frustration to push myself to do better. But not this time. Talent. That's all it is. Feel something hot passing through my mouth, down my throat, and dissolving into my stomach. Talent. That's what beat me. Talent lets someone reach this point I've fought for years to attain in a single moment. We're made of completely different stuff. It's not like I've done anything wrong. And it's not like I haven't put in enough effort. I might have beat him today, but he sure as hell would beat me tomorrow. Now faced with this reality, I can't keep playing FC.
どうしたの？試合は？
もういい。試合はしない。
That's when everything died for him.
どうして？
The boy says sharply, clearly dissatisfied. I get why. Anyone would be mad if someone told them they suddenly had to stop having fun. I get it, but at the same time, I don't want to be the first stepping stone on his path to success. Jesus Christ.
いいからどっか行けよ。
I don't want to be turned into some minor part of his grand life story.
こんなくだらない遊びなんかどうでもいいだろう。
That's not how I truly feel.
空飛んでぐるぐる回ってバカみて。
バカみてって、それをやってたんじゃないの？バカみたいだって分かっていて飛んでたの？
だから今それに気づいたんだよ。なんだよこれ。くったらね。
Look at this dumb shit he's spewing out. If I didn't say that, if I didn't think it, if I didn't reject FC itself, I wouldn't have been able to keep going. Being good or bad at FC doesn't matter to me. I had to convince myself of that, or I would have lost myself and vanished completely.
そういうもんか？
そういうもんだよ。
Uh-huh.
そっか。
Good God. I can feel the boy's icy gaze staring down at me. It's like a dagger that's piercing straight through me. I deserve it. Right into something inside me, something precious. Perhaps one would call it a soul. My chest hurts so bad that I want to cry.
俺帰るから。ぐるぐる回るのが好きなら勝手にぐるぐる回ってろよ。
What the shit? Did I cry on my way home? Was I just angry all the way? Perhaps I just felt empty. I don't remember anything after I left. Well, that's not exactly too true. I do remember one thing. My determination to give up on FC. Oh my god, damn, he's just going crazy. Next thing I knew, all my magazines and certificates were torn to shreds in front of my eyes. The cliche says that you snap the heads off trophies, but mine were broken clean in two. I destroyed everything I owned that related to FC. Like I was trying to crush any hope I still had inside me. Man, just because one person was actually having fun while being better than you. It's kind of, I feel like this entire situation was just thrown over, like overblown. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, I get it. I definitely get where he's coming from. But it just sounds overblown. And he definitely overreacted to all this. I mean, he's a kid. You know, I'm not gonna put that against him. Even though I am gonna. I was pretty young at the time. Even he says it. No kid would have remained calm after being shown a vision of their future self by some stranger. But if that happened to me now, then perhaps there's no point thinking about that now. It all ended back then. Why even bother with what ifs now? Oh, what the hell? It should have been a closed chapter of my life. But I feel something squirming around in my chest. A dark, muddled feeling. Oh, this is gross. I clench the part of my shirt that's covering my heart. Why am I coaching FC? Why do I still cling to something I should have thrown away? I'm overcome with nausea. Oh god, what the hell am I doing? How can I be so carefree about being a coach? What exactly do I even want? What? I'm fine now. I faced the sea and opened my mouth wide, but somehow managed to stop before I scream. This isn't the feeling you can shout out of you anyway. Whatever's clinging to the inside of my throat isn't something I can force away. I stand motionless amid the ever-strengthening winds. My defeat came directly at the hands of that boy, but Misaki's came indirectly through watching Asuka's losses. I don't know whose shoes I'd rather be in. Oh, hey. It's probably affecting Misaki worse. Though it's eating away at me a fair bit as well. Despite my frustration, I can't even bring myself to kick the sand in anger. Whew. Oh. God, of course, the fucking...
遅いよアスカ
Dude, that was intense at the end there. Gonna live out that entire scene. Dude, you heard in the voice though. We already know. Which is fucking crazy, right? The Guru. Oh god damn it. So does that mean, since we had that, does that mean we're on Misaki's route? Or, I'd assume so. I mean, I'm quitting FC, so. Or, that could mean multiple things, honestly. Sure we'll find out as we continue on. Unless I failed and I'm actually on the, you suck ending, which would be really funny. Oh, man.